The first Indian and the 138th person to land on the moon, Rakesh Sharma, then squadron leader and pilot with the Indian Air Force, embarked on the historic mission in 1984 as part of a joint space program between the Indian Space Research Organization and the Soviet Interkosmos space program, and spent 8 days in space aboard the Salyut 7 space station. Launched along with 2 other Soviet cosmonauts aboard Soyuz T-11 on the 2nd of April 1984 was 35-year-old Rakesh Sharma. He is presently in Goa as Chief Commissioner of Customs and Central Excise. We at Goa 365 caught up with him yesterday, and he elaborated on the increasing standard of Indian space technology.
Well, it's already on its way. I think the kind of applications which we are doing are very good. The remote sensing pictures which we are sending back to Earth, they are the best in the business, and now we are going to start exploration, and I'm quite certain that we will very soon come up and be amongst the leading nations of the world.
On asked from where he derives inspiration, he said,
"My inspiration was always my mother, having seen how she would handle so many multitasking. I mean, that's when I learned what multitasking is."
He talks about his most memorable moments in space.
Well, I think it has to be the first time you see your own country from space, yes.
He also sends out a message to the youth and amateur aspiring astronauts.
I can only share what worked for me, and I would recommend that they try it, they try this formula, which is never ever give anything up without going for it, because things look much difficult from the outside than when you actually jump into it and do it. So
the one thing he is most proud of, however, is being an Indian.
I'm proud to be an Indian. I really am, because I think there's great potential in our country, and I believe that our country will be able to show the way to this world on how to live, really how to live. Yeah.
Squadron leader Sharma conducted a multispectral photography of the northern India in anticipation of the construction of the hydroelectric power station in the Himalayas. He was conferred with the honor of Hero of Soviet Union upon his return from space. The Government of India conferred its highest gallantry award, the Ashoka Chakra, on him and the other 2 Russian members of his mission. In November 2006, he took part in India's top scientists gathering organized by ISRO, which gave the go-ahead to the Indian manned space mission. Time for a short break. You're with Goa 365. Welcome back. Tens of thousands of revelers watched more than 60 floats snake their way through the city of Margao yesterday. The Chief Minister Digambar Kamath flagged off the float parade at the Holy Spirit Church in the presence of his cabinet colleagues, South Goa MP Francisco Sardinia, Chairperson of Margao Municipal Council Johnson Fernandez, and President of the Margao Carnival Committee Piedad Narona. As has been the trend of the Chief Minister Kamath even earlier, he walked all the way in front of King Momo's entourage, a distance of more than 1.5 kilometers. King Momo read his decree near the Margao municipality where the days were set.
I, King Momo, welcome you wonderful people, young and young at heart in my kingdom. My reign is supreme. I give you freedom to break free, eat, drink and make merry. Viva Gandhiva! Viva!
Ironically though, since Goa is under the reign and rule of King Momo, he was not allowed to sit on the dais among the dignitaries, and as such, he could not see his subjects engage in fun and frolic. King Momo's entourage was immediately followed by the Samba group from Brazil, who utterly failed to impress the revelers. The revelers watched the float parade from places where they could get the best view of the floats from different places. The most impressive tableau was put up by the Kumbhars. Kumbhar is a community who prepare only earthen pots. There were some individuals depicting cartoon characters. The artists who brought laughter to the faces of the tens of thousands of revelers all the way were the clowns depicting various themes.
Viva! I love you! I love you! Can you come here? It's good! The eyes closed, please. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies are sitting here. They can't see the clothes because
Before we end, here is a reminder of the headlines. Kalangut Sarpanch voted out of office twice in 6 months in the presence of court officials. 6 priests ordained before the Vatican Council to complete 50 years of priesthood. Rakesh Sharma, first Indian to set foot on the moon, lands in Goa. That's all in today's bulletin. If you have a story that needs to be told or an issue that needs to be highlighted, email us at goa365@readofmail.com or call us on 329-0335. Until then, goodbye.